morning students, welcome back to the physics class. Now last week I already started our fourth unit, electricity. I already explained one concept also. What is that concept? Electric current. Correct. Now today we are going to discuss a new topic, that is electrical components. Electric components. Okay, this topic we are going to learn. So this topic is basic of this total lesson. You have to understood total chapter, total electricity chapter. You have to understood. You need to understood means must and surely you have to learn this concept. Okay, electrical components. So first of all, before going to explain the topic, just I will give you a small explanation about the electrical components. So here electrical components is nothing but an instruments. Electrical components is nothing but an instruments. Okay, so these electrical components usually we should use in all the electrical circuits. All the electrical circuits. What is the electrical circuits? Now after this class I will explain. So just keep it in your mind, electrical circuit. So okay, so this electrical components where we should use in electrical circuits. Okay, in that electrical circuits, these electrical components we can use. Okay, so first of all we can learn this topic. See, electrical components topic. So here I mentioned one tabular form. One tabular form. This tabular form having some contents. What is that? First one is the component. Component. Next one, use of component. Third one is symbol used. Symbol. Okay. So I would like to explain one by one. Please listen carefully. Component. First one is resistor. First component name is what? Resistor. For what purpose this resistor we can use in electrical circuits? Used to fix the value of current through a circuit. Used to fix the value of current through a circuit. Through a circuit. Remember, first component is resistor. This resistor, for what purpose this resistor we are using? Used to fix the value of current. For what purpose this resistor we are using? To fix the value of current. Where? Through a circuit. Through a circuit means an electrical circuit. I told you already what is the circuit. Otherwise, what is the electrical circuit? I will tell you. After class only I will tell you. Next class I will explain what is the electrical circuit. Just you should keep it in your mind. Okay. So use it to fix the value of current through a circuit. In electrical circuits, by the use of this resistor, we can fix the value of current. We can fix the value of current. Okay. So this resistor having some symbol. This resistor having some symbol. What is that symbol? This one. This is the symbol. This is the symbol. Okay. Whenever resistor is connected to electrical circuit, whenever a resistor is connected to an electrical circuit, we can use this symbol. We can use this symbol. Okay, next one, variable resistor. This is the resistor. Next one, variable resistor, or this having one more name also. That name is rheostat. First one is the resistor. This is over. Next component is variable resistor or rheostat. Rheostat. Both are same. Here variable means is what? Not fixed. Variable means not fixed. It will be changing. Variable means changing. Okay, so next component is variable resistor, or what is another name of this variable resistor? Rheostat. Okay, now what is the use of this rheostat? Used to select the value of current through a circuit. Through a circuit. What is the use of this rheostat? Used to select the value of current through a circuit. Otherwise, you can remember like this. It is easy, I think. To change the value of current. In your textbook, it is given like that. Used to select the value of current. No problem. You can follow this. Used to change. Used to change the value of current through a circuit. I already told you variable means what? Change. Okay. So what is the use of this variable resistor? Used to change the value of current. Where? In electrical circuit. In electrical circuit, by the use of this variable resistor, we can change the value of current. We can change the value of current. Okay. Now, what is the symbol of this rheostat, otherwise variable resistor? Is this one. This is the resistance symbol. Just you can. This is the resistor. You can give one arrow mark. So this is the symbol of variable resistor, otherwise rheostat. Okay. So next one is ammeter. What is that? Ammeter. Third component is ammeter. Use of the ammeter is used to measure current. Used to measure current. What is the use of this ammeter? By the use of this ammeter, we can measure the current. We can find the current. Okay. So what is the symbol of this ammeter? Is this one. A. This is the symbol of the ammeter. Okay. A, circle, 2 lines. Now next one, voltmeter. What is that next one? Voltmeter. So this is the fourth component. Now, what is the use of this voltmeter? Used to measure potential difference. Voltmeter, fourth component. What is the use? Used to measure potential difference. What is the use of ammeter? Used to measure current. Used to measure current. This is the ammeter use. What is the use of the voltmeter? Used to measure potential difference. Potential difference. This term also still I didn't explain to you. Just you can keep it in your mind. Only this term potential difference. Next class I will explain about this potential difference. What is the potential difference? I will explain everything. Okay, just keep it in your mind. This name alone, potential difference. So what is the use of this voltmeter? Used to measure potential difference. The another name of the potential difference is voltage. What is that? Voltage. Voltmeter. This is the fourth component. What is the use of this fourth component? Used to measure potential difference. Okay. Another name of the potential difference is what? Voltage. That's it. The symbol of the voltmeter is this one. V circle 2 lines. V circle 2 lines. That is the symbol of the voltmeter. Okay. Now the fifth component is galvanometer. What is that? Galvanometer. Now the use of the galvanometer is used to indicate direction of current. What is the use of this galvanometer? To indicate the direction of the current. Just this galvanometer is not finding the current. Galvanometer is not determining the current. Just it is indicating the direction of the current. Okay, so the use of the galvanometer is used to indicate the direction of current. Direction means at which side it is going, either this side, otherwise this side, otherwise this side. Like by the use of this galvanometer, we can able to find the direction of the current. We can able to indicate the direction of the current. So, what is the use of galvanometer? Used to indicate direction of current. This galvanometer indicates the direction of the current. Okay. Now the symbol of the galvanometer is this one. G, capital G, circle, 2 lines. So that is the symbol of the galvanometer. Okay. Now next one, a diode. A diode. Remember this one, it is not in your syllabus, but you can learn here itself for after higher classes, after finishing 10th, like 11th, 12th class, it will be very useful for you. So please remember this also. A diode. What is that? A diode. This is the sixth component. Sixth component, a diode. The use of the diode. A diode has various uses. This diode having so many uses. Various means many. So this diode has various uses, different uses, which we'll study in higher classes. We can study in higher classes like 12th class, 11th class, like that. In higher classes we should learn, but what is the use of this diode? By the use of this diode having different uses, various uses. Okay. So symbol, the symbol of the diode is this one. Symbol of this diode is this one. See? This is the symbol and this is the anode. Remember, only this one is anode and this one is cathode. I will write, see. This is the total symbol. This is the anode. This is the cathode. Okay, this one is anode and this one is the cathode. I hope you understood this. This is the symbol of a diode. Okay, this is the symbol. This symbol having one anode and one cathode. This is the anode and this is the cathode. Okay, this components is not finished. Still two more is there. I will explain now that. Next component, light emitting diode. Light emitting diode. This is the component name. Light emitting diode. So instead of that calling light emitting diode big name, no, instead of that calling big name, we can reduce that name. So light, first letter L, emitting, first letter E, so diode, first letter D. So by the use of this full name, we can call short name. What is that? LED, LED. LED, LED, LED. LED. So what is the LED means? Light emitting diode. Light emitting diode. Okay, this is the component name. So what is the use of that component? A LED has various uses. LED has various uses which you will study in higher classes. So this is also having various uses, different uses. Okay, here about this LED we can learn in higher classes. Okay, and by the use of the light emitting diode is this one. The symbol of the light emitting diode is this one. Symbol. Okay, this is the symbol. This is the symbol of the light emitting diode. Okay, now this is the anode. This is the anode and this is the cathode. Remember, this is the anode and this is the cathode. Anode having positive sign. Anode is the positive. Anode is always positive. Cathode is negative. This is the anode and this is the cathode. I already told you. So this cathode is positive. Sorry. This is the anode and this is the cathode. So anode is positive. So I denoted here plus symbol. Plus symbol. This is the cathode. Cathode is negative. So here I indicated minus symbol. Minus. Otherwise you can remove this. Okay, this is the anode and this is the cathode. Anode is the positive, cathode is negative. Okay. Now, next one is ground connection. What is the next one? Ground connection. So the use of this is also one of the component. Last one, ground component. Okay. So what is the use of this ground component? Used to provide to protection. Protection. Used to provide protection. Protection to the electrical components. Ground connection, what is the use? Used to provide protection. Used to provide protection to the electrical components. Electrical components. So what is the use of this ground connection? This ground connection will provide the protection. With whom? All components. Okay, so this ground connection will protect all the components of that electrical circuit. Okay, so remember it is important. Ground connection. What is the use of ground connection? It is used to provide protection to electrical components. Electrical components. Okay. Now the symbol of this ground connection is this one. Just this is the symbol of the ground connection. Okay. So this is the topic about the components, electrical components. Okay. So please learn this tabular form carefully. Next concept is electric circuit. Next concept is electric circuit. Now we'll discuss about that. I already told you when I was explained that electrical components. I told you already. After the class, I will explain the electric circuits. So now I will explain about this electric circuits. So I will explain point by point. Okay. Yes, you can remember that. Before going to start the explanation, all of you please see this diagram. This diagram is nothing but an electrical circuit. This diagram is nothing but an electrical circuit. I will tell you the names of this experiment. Okay, of this diagram, of this circuit. This circuit having some electrical instruments. So first of all, you have to know which is symbol, what is the name of that symbol. Okay, so this is the electrical circuit. In this electrical circuit, this is the resistor. In this electrical circuit, this is the resistor. What is that? Resistor. Okay. This is the bulb. And this one is the key. What is that? Key. This one is key. So I denoted as a K. Another name of the key is switch. What is that? Switch. Either switch or key. This is the switch, otherwise key. Now this one I already explained you, ammeter. Previous only I explained you. What is that? ammeter. Okay, and this is the negative terminal of the ammeter and this is the positive terminal of the ammeter. Terminal means side ma. This is the negative side and this is the positive side of that ammeter. And this is the battery. Battery. This is the battery. This is the this bigger line is there. This is the positive terminal of the battery. This is the negative terminal of the battery. Okay. Once again I will tell. Resistor, bulb, switch, ammeter, battery. Okay. Now this resistor, this bulb, this switch, this ammeter and this battery is connected by the use of electrical wires. So this is the resistor. This resistor is connected with this bulb. How? By the use of this wire. This is the wire, electrical wire. Okay. And this bulb to key. How it is connected? By the use of electrical wire. You know already. All we are using these electrical wires in our homes. Okay, these electrical wires are not there means how we should get that power in our homes. It's not possible, no. Every day night time we are on the fan, we are on the bulb. Okay, why? How it is possible? By the use of this electrical wires only. Okay, so this bulb is connected to electrical wire. This key is connected to ammeter through this electrical wire. Ammeter is connected to battery. This is also electrical wire and this is also an electrical wire. So all the electric components are connected with electric wires. So this is the electric wires. This is one wire. This one, this one, this one and this one. So these are the electrical wires. Okay. Now you can remember like this one. Then I will explain about this electric circuit. Okay. First point in electric circuits is an electric circuit is a closed conducting loop or path. An electric circuit is a closed conducting loop or path. Okay, so what he is telling, what is an electric circuit? An electric circuit is a closed conducting loop. Closed, not open. It is closed. Closed conducting loop or path. Path means way. Okay, so this is about the first point of this electric circuit. Now, this path is made using electrical wires. This electrical path, closed conducting path, is made using electrical wires. Using electrical wires. I already told you when I explained about this diagram. So, how the path is creating? Because of the electrical wires. This is one electrical wire and this is also electrical wire. This is also wire. This is also wire and this is also wire. So, this path means closed conducting path is made using electrical wires. Okay, but you can remember one point here. This electrical wires is nothing but an examples of conductors. Example of conductors. I told you already. What I told you in the first class of this electricity lesson, I told you types of materials: insulators, semiconductors, conductors. Insulators does not having electrons. Semiconductors having some amount of electrons. Conductors having more number of electrons. Correct. So these electrical wires are the examples of conductors. Means what? These conductors having more number of electrons. Okay, you can remember that. So what is the second point? This path is made using electrical wires, and these wires are the examples of conductors. Okay, just you can remember that one. Electrons can able to flow through electrical wires. Electrons can able to flow through electrical wires. So what is the use of that electrical wires? Actually, electrons will be flow. Electrons can able to flow through that electrical wires. Okay, why the electrons can able to flow through that wires? Because that wires are examples of the conductors. Otherwise, that electrical wires are the electrical wires is nothing but an conductors. Okay, just remember, electrons can able to flow through electrical wires. Electrons can able to flow through electrical wires. Why? For what reason that electrons are flowing through that electrical wires? Because these electrical wires is nothing but a conductors. Okay. Now, fourth point, battery is source of electrical charges. Battery is a source of electric charges. Source of electric charges. I told you already what is the source, the meaning of the source. Creator, correct? No. So, this tube light is the source of light. Sun is the source of light. Sun is the natural source of the light. Why we are calling sun is natural source? Because it is producing light. It is giving light. Correct? No? So light is coming from sun. So we should call sun is the source of light. Like that. My fourth point is here. The battery is source of electrical charges. Battery is source of electric charges. So in our circuit, this is the battery. Correct? No? This is the source of charges. This is the source of electric charges. Okay. So please listen here. This is the battery. This is the source of electric charges. Correct. So this battery having two ends, two terminals, two ends, two terminals. This is the positive terminal and this is the negative terminal. This is the positive terminal and this is the negative terminal. This positive terminal will produce the positive charges. This positive terminal will produce the positive charges. Otherwise, this positive terminal will gives the positive charges. Positive charges. And this negative terminal will gives the negative charges. Remember that battery is the source of electric charges. Okay. So this battery having two terminals, positive terminal and negative terminal. So the use of the positive terminal is it produces the positive charges, otherwise it gives the positive charges, and the use of the negative terminal of the battery is it produces the negative charges. Negative charges. Okay, just remember that. This positive terminal will gives the positive charges. Positive charges. Positive charges. Usually positive charges we can indicate as a plus symbol. Positive charges we can denote as a plus symbol. Okay, and this negative terminal will gives the negative charges. Negative charges. So the symbol of the negative just we can denote as a minus. Positive charges we can indicate as a plus symbol. Negative charges we can indicate as a minus symbol. Okay. So this is about the explanation of the battery. I would like to tell one more point you. This negative terminal, what it is giving, what it is producing, negative charges, correct? Negative charges. The another name of the negative charges are called electrons. This negative terminal of the battery is giving negative charges. Okay, and negative charges we can denote as the symbol minus. But another name of the negative charges are called electrons. What is that? Electrons. It's a very, very important. Remember, positive charges, that is positive charges only. Negative charges means negative charges is nothing but an electrons. Negative charges is nothing but an electrons. Which term, which symbol we can denote that? Electrons? Minus. Okay, you can remember that. Then we can go to our point. Battery is source of electric charges. So why we are calling battery is the source of electric charges? The battery is giving the electric charges. So we are calling that is the source of electric charges. It will supply the electric charges. So this battery is supplying the electric charges. So only we are calling that is the source of electric charges. Okay. Now this is the explanation about the electric circuit. This is the explanation about the electric circuit. And this is the structure of the simple electric cell. This is the structure. This is the structure of the simple electric cell. Okay. This is one of the example. Otherwise, this is the simple example of the electric circuit. Okay. But what happening in this electrical circuit? Now we can learn. Actually, in this electrical circuit, what happening? Okay. Now we should discuss. Now we should discuss. I will explain about what happening in this electrical circuit inside. Okay. So you have to know what happening inside of the electrical circuit means. First, you have to know about these terms. I already explained you about the resistor and ammeter in previous class components. Okay, this is the battery. I already explained you now itself. What is that? What is the use of this battery? Battery is the source of electric charges. It will produce two types of charges. One is the positive charges and another one is the negative charges. That negative charges, another name is electrons. Okay. Now this ammeter, I already told you where I explained the components. This is the switch. See here, this one is switch. This is the switch. Switch having two ends, and it's having one cap. It's having one cap. Now, can you please observe? This cap is closed or opened? Opened. Some gap is there here. It's not directly touching. This cap is touching this end means it is closed. Correct? Huh? This cap is touching this end means this switch is closed. Switch is closed. Now, but this cap is touching this end. No, it's not touching. So, in this symbol is like this means switch is open. Switch open. Okay, remember that. And switch is like this means now switch is this cap is touching. This cap is came down and touching this another end. So now this condition switch is closed. Switch closed. Here switch is open. Symbol is like this means switch is open. Symbol is like this means switch is closed. Okay. This is the symbol. You can remember. Whenever the switch is closed, whenever the switch is closed, some amount of charges will flow through the circuit. Once again, whenever switch is closed condition, whenever switch is closed, this switch is whenever closed, the electric charges will flow through the electrical circuit and it reaches the bulb. Remember, this positive charge will create the will gives the positive charges, correct? Positive charges. And this negative charge, negative terminal will give negative charges. First you can remember. This battery is producing, this battery is giving charges. Okay. This is the switch, right? This is the switch. Whenever the switch is closed, whenever the switch is closed, this battery is producing positive charges and negative charges. So positive charges will move this side and reaches the bulb, and negative charges will move and reaches the bulb. Whenever these both charges will reach the bulb, this bulb will be glow. This bulb will be glow. This bulb will be on. This bulb will be glowing. Once again I am telling, usually battery is connected in this circuit. So what is the battery purpose? What is the use of that battery purpose? Battery is giving two types of charges. Positive terminal will release positive charges. So positive charges, it will move like this direction. And this negative terminal will give negative charges, and negative charges will move like this direction. So all the negative charges will reach this end. So positive charges will reach this bulb, negative charges also will reach this bulb. Whenever this both charges will reach the bulb, so this bulb will be glow. This bulb will be glowing like this. This bulb will be glowing. Okay. When switch is closed condition, when switch is closed, that time the bulb is glowing. Okay, ma? Now, actually, here switch is closed means every day we are using in our homes. We are having electrical boards, right? We can on the switch means bulb will glow. We can off the switch means bulb won't glow. Correct? Here you are oning the switch means bulb will glow. So switch is closed means on the switch, on the switch. Okay, so switch is closed means on. This switch is nothing but in our homes electrical boards are there, no? That board having so many switches like fan switch, bulb switch, electrical fridge switch, refrigerator switch. Correct now? So we can on. Suppose I will on the fan switch, fan will rotate. I will on the bulb switch, bulb will glow. Correct. So you are oning the switch means that time what is the condition? Switch is closed. So switch closed means what is that? On condition. Condition is on. Okay. Here switch is closed. Now we can check this condition. Switch is open. Switch is open. Switch is open. So switch is open. Switch is open. Now say switch is open there. This battery is always producing electric charges. So positive charges directly will reach the bulb, and negative charges will start here and reach this key. These both are connected, not connected. Then how the electric charges will jump? How the electric charges will move that side in this condition? Till this negative electric charges, otherwise these electrons will move from negative terminal of the battery to key. But key is here open, not closed. Key is closed means usually these electrons will reach the bulb. Okay, but when it reach the bulb, okay, but when this key is open, electrons it won't reach this side, it won't travel that side, because switch is closed, sorry, opened. Here some empty space is there. Here some empty space is there. So electrons cannot pass because here switch is open. How electrons will travel from here, this side to this side? Any connection is there? No. Okay. This cap is like a bridge, ma. This cap is like a bridge. Usually, we are constructing bridges on the water surfaces, no? Like on the rivers. Usually we are constructing a bridge. That bridge is not there means how we should reach the other sides? It's not possible, right? So like that, this cap is like a bridge. Okay, charges, these negative charges will enter from this side to that side. When it will enter, when this cap is closed, that time only it will reach. But here cap is open, switch cap is open. So there is no possibility to travel cross this switch of these electrons. Okay, so there is no chance here these electrons can travel, can cross this switch because switch is open. So electrons cannot reach this bulb. But these positive charges will reach directly. These positive charges will reach the bulb, but negative charges still here it will stop. It won't cross this switch. So it won't cross this switch means these electrons cannot reach this bulb. Whenever this electrons is not able to reach this bulb won't glow. Bulb cannot glow. Whenever these two charges will reach the bulb only, it will glow. Okay. So positive charges, negative charges both will be reach the bulb only, bulb will be glow. Positive charges are moving, negative charges are it's not moving. So bulb won't glow. Okay, so this condition, switch is open. So here switch is open means in our daily life, I already told you, like fan switch, light switch, we should on means the bulb will glow, fan will rotate. Okay, when the switch is closed, that is on condition. But switch is open means what? Off. Switch is off. Daily life. This one is off condition. Off. Okay. Switch is closed means on condition. Switch is open means off condition. So when this bulb will glow, when switch is closed, that time bulb will glow. When the bulb won't glow, when switch is open, that time bulb won't glow. Okay. Here I will explain one important point. So please remember, this is the simple electrical circuit. In this simple electrical circuit, what happening I explained. What is that? How the bulb is glowing, how the bulb is offing. I told you already. Now I am going to find the direction of the current in this electrical circuit. I am going to find the direction of the current in this electrical circuit. What is the direction of the current? Okay, just remember. Now, this is the positive terminal of the battery and this is the negative terminal of the battery. I told you already, positive terminal will give the positive charges, negative terminal will give the negative charges. Correct? Here, the direction of the positive charges what? The direction of the positive charges. Positive charges, this positive terminal is releasing. The positive charges will coming like this and it is moving and it is moving and again it will reach, it is moving like this. Correct? So the positive charges is moving from positive terminal of the battery to negative terminal of the battery. I am telling you again, this positive terminal is releasing the all positive charges. So after releasing that positive charges, at what direction it is moving? It is moving like this. Correct? So direction of the positive charges is positive terminal of the battery to negative terminal of the battery. Remember, direction of the positive charges. Direction of positive charges what? Positive terminal of the battery to negative terminal of the battery. Positive terminal to negative terminal. Okay, positive terminal to negative terminal of the battery. This. Okay. What is the direction of the negative charges? Otherwise, what is the direction of the electrons? This negative terminal of the battery is releasing the negative charges. After releasing, this negative charges will move like this, and it is moving like this. Right now, it will move like this. So, what is the direction of the negative charges? Negative terminal of the battery. Negative terminal of the battery to positive terminal of the battery. It is releasing here and it is moving. Finally, it is reaching. Okay. So, the positive, what is the direction of the positive charges? From positive to negative terminal. What is the direction of the electrons? From negative terminal to positive terminal. Okay, negative to positive. So, what is the direction of electrons? Direction of electrons. What? Negative to positive. Negative terminal to positive terminal. Okay, so the direction of the positive charges, direction of positive charges is positive terminal to negative terminal. Direction of electrons is negative terminal to positive terminal. Actually, what I told you, I will explain one important point. What is that? We have to find direction of current, correct? In this electrical circuit, in this simple electrical circuit, we have to find the direction of the current. Okay. But I told you here direction of the positive charges and direction of the negative charges. Correct? No? Remember always, at which direction positive charges are moving in that electrical circuit. At which direction positive charges are moving in that electrical circuit, must and shouldly that is the direction of current. That is the direction of the current. Okay, at which direction positive charges are flowing, which direction positive charges are moving, that is the direction of the current. So in this electrical circuit, what is the direction of the current? Which direction positive charges are moving? What is that? Positive terminal of the battery to negative terminal, correct? So, the direction of the current in this electrical circuit is also positive terminal to negative terminal. Same. What is the direction of current? Direction of current is also positive terminal to negative terminal. For that only I indicated. Usually I told you this electric current, which term we can indicate? I. Which term we can indicate as electric current? I. This I. So this arrow mark will indicate the direction of current. First this positive charges will move, it will move and it will move. Again it will come back. So this I will be indicated as the electric current. Okay. So what is the direction of the current? Positive terminal to negative terminal in this electrical circuit. Why I am saying the direction of the current is positive terminal to negative terminal? Because positive charges are moving positive terminal of the battery to negative terminal. Okay. So that current direction I indicated this arrow mark, and we know this current we should indicate as the term as capital I. So current indicate capital I, direction is will indicate arrow mark. Okay, and finally it is here. Okay, like this in any electrical circuit you have to find the direction of the current. Means must and shouldly you can remember this word, remember this sentence, at which direction positive charges are flowing, that is the current direction in that electrical circuit. Okay, this is the way to identify the direction of the current. This is the way to identify the direction of current in any electrical circuit. Not only this one more way also there. Another way also there. We can identify the direction of current in any electrical circuit. Okay, I will tell you that also. What is another way to identify the direction of current is, the direction of current is always opposite to the direction of electrons. The direction of current is always opposite to the direction of electrons. So in this circuit, what is the direction of electrons? This direction, right? This negative terminal is releasing the electrons. After releasing, electrons are moving like this. So electrons are moving like this means, I told you now only statement. What is that statement? Electrons are always, the direction of current is always opposite to the direction of electrons. So electrons are moving like this. Opposite means what? Correct, no? Electrons are moving like this, electrons are moving like this. What is the direction? Opposite means this direction. So this is the electrons direction. Opposite means this only, no? So this is the current direction. Okay, always direction of current is opposite to the direction of electrons. Electrons are moving in this direction means current will move in this direction. So based on these two ways, we can able to identify the direction of the current. Okay, so here I told you two ways. What is that? First one, the direction of the current is always the direction of the current is always the flow of positive charges. Direction of current is always follows the flow of positive charges. That is one. And next one, what? The direction of current is always opposite to the direction of electrons. Electrons are moving forward means current will backward. Otherwise, electrons are moving backward means current will move forward. Okay. So these two ways in any electrical circuit we can able to identify the direction of the current. So now I will write here, just you can see. So please see here. I would like to write the direction of current. The direction of current is taken as the direction of current is taken as the flow of positive charges. Taken as the flow of positive charges in circuit, in electrical circuit. The direction is taken as the flow of positive charges in electric circuit. Or one more also I told you. What is that one more? The direction of current is always opposite to the direction of electrons. Otherwise, flow of electrons. So this is the two ways we have to identify the direction of current in any electrical circuit. Okay, ma? Here you can remember one pointer. I told you already, this by the use of these two ways we can able to find the electric current. Okay, so how we are following these two methods means how we are following these two methods based on one principle, based on one procedure, that is convention. Convention. Based on this procedure only, we are following these two steps. We are following these two statements. Okay? Based on this procedure, that procedure name is what? Convention. So here I am writing by convention, the direction is taken, the direction of current, the direction of current by convention procedure, the direction of current is taken as the flow of positive charges in electric circuit. Okay, so what is the procedure name? Convention. So based on that procedure only we are telling this proof. Okay, so by convention the direction of current is taken as flow of positive charges in that electrical circuit, or by convention the direction of current is always opposite to the flow of electrons. Okay, so you can remember this total. It is very important definition. It is very important point. By convention procedure we are telling these two. So finally, what is the direction of the current in any electrical circuit? The direction of the current in an electrical circuit is always positive terminal of the battery to negative terminal of the battery. You can remember this. The direction of the current is always positive terminal of the battery to negative terminal of the battery. How I told? Based on which procedure I told? By convention. Okay, by this, based on this principle I told you the direction of current is always positive terminal to negative terminal in any electrical circuit. Okay, I hope you understood the class. If you have any doubt means after finishing the class, please ask. Thank you.